What's going on, healthy gamers? So I was just sitting here trying to come up with a video for you tonight, and I couldn't think of anything. My mind was racing all over the place. I was on Reddit, I was on bodybuilding.com, I was on all sorts of different stuff, YouTube, doing emails, and I didn't have any ideas. And then I realized what I needed to do was focus, and that's a great topic to talk about right now, because this is something that I've learned in the last few weeks that has really helped me out in life and everything I've been doing, and it dramatically reduced my stress levels. And so the idea here is focus intention. And if you do any meditation or do any study Buddhism or do mindfulness, anything like that, yoga, you'll realize that one of their key tenets is to bring your attention within your body and to kind of turn off that mind chatter. And I think that idea is really relevant to our lives today. So what I've been doing is really using that idea in the real world. So not only, not just focusing down when I'm meditating, but focusing down in everything I'm doing. So the little mantra I say to myself is stay on task, stay focused. I have one thing that I'm doing, and that is my entire world. And like right now, I am doing a video. I'm not thinking about anything else, and this is my entire world. And that really helps you to reduce stress. And if you think about it, you can only do one thing at a time ever. Even if you're multitasking, you're switching between tasks. You're not actually doing two. Well, I don't know. There's some things you can do, two things at once, but most things you're switching between one task and another. You're switching between doing your homework and checking Reddit. You're not doing both at the same time. You're switching back and forth. So you can only do one thing at a time. And if you think your entire day is made up of a lot of little pieces of one thing at a time, and so rather than getting overwhelmed and thinking, oh, I have to go do this, and then I do that, and then that, and that, and that, you realize, okay, I'm going to go do this. And when I'm done with this, I'll figure out my next step. When I'm done with that, I'll figure out my next step. You take that, you extrapolate it into life, and you're golden. So I've been kind of stressed out the last few months about the channel and the direction and how to grow it and what I want to do. What I've learned is that all I need to do is take the next step. I don't need to worry about how to get to 1 million subscribers. I just need to figure out the next step of how to get to 10,000 subscribers. I don't need to worry about what if the games I'm playing don't pan out. I just need to focus on the one game I'm playing right now. And it's that kind of example. And I got a job doing taxes, which is a little bit terrible, but the job is tedious. It's real tedious, really overwhelming, because you have tax return after tax return after tax return. And if I went in there in the morning thinking I got to do 15 tax returns today, I wouldn't even get started on the first one. I would procrastinate because I don't want to, I don't want to put myself through all that. But all I think about is I have one tax return right now, and that's what I'm focusing on. I read something really interesting in Arnold's latest book, Total Recall, and where he talks about his entire life, how he got into bodybuilding and how he got into real estate and business, and then into politics and movies and all of that. And he said if he knew all of the hardships that he would have to go through in bodybuilding, in the movies, and in the governorship, he would never have taken that road. It was only because he didn't know how much he would have to go through that he went after it and had a success. And I think that brings it back to this idea that if you focus and if you know all the hardships that are going to be in your life, you can be like, hell no. Maybe that's why we don't come in knowing what we're supposed to do, because we would balk at all of the difficulties and pain and hardship we're going to go through. And you really can apply this idea of focused intent to your entire life to really reduce your stress and to just make yourself much more productive. Sorry I started rambling on a little bit there, but I'll end it. I want to leave you with this thought. Your life is made up of many years. Your years are made up of many days, and your days are made up of many minutes. If you think about it, all you need to do is make sure that every minute you're moving towards your goal. That's all you need to do. Just this next minute, am I moving closer or further away from the real goals I want in life? And that's not very difficult, is it? Can you go for the next minute and do something to bring you closer to your goal? Everyone can do that. It's like the idea of the longest journey starts with one step. Don't worry about how you're going to possibly become a millionaire in 5 years' time. What you need to worry about is what do you need to do today to get started on that journey. I've been getting tons of questions in my email box, and I figure it's time to start doing a question and answer thing every week. So if you have a question for me about anything, health, nutrition, fitness, confidence, women, dating, how to be an awesome Asian, any questions like that, just post it down in the comments or go over to the Facebook page, and I'm going to pick some questions from the Facebook page and also from the comments here. Post those questions down there and I'll put a video up and answer all of those for you.